so this is probably going to be the most difficult video. Hello everyone and welcome to Sophie's... No, that's the old one. I said this is going to be tough. I didn't think it was going to be that tough. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to Fiction World. My name is Sophie and this is my channel. And I'm your host. So, this video is going to be a tough one. And it's going to be the LGBTQIA Booktube Tag. And yeah, this was recommended to me actually. I did chat with someone online on Twitter and they recommended for me to make this video because I had some struggles. So let's just go into this. Question 1 is how do you identify? I myself identify as asexual, which means actually this is really hard to explain because asexual is just a roundabout term, but personally I just say that I'm not interested in sex and I do not feel sexual arousement, did you say that, towards anyone. So I am into having a relationship but not sexually. Oh, that makes sense. Question 2. What are some of your favorite LGBTQIA plus books and authors? This is actually really tough because so far I haven't really gotten that much into like the community books and authors, so I don't really know that much of it. I can only really say books because I beforehand never really looked at authors, like their sexuality and everything, because for me it was like, personally, I don't really care if there are bisexual, homosexual, transgender, anything really, as long as they're happy and as long as they're proud of themselves, I don't really care. And so that kind of makes it hard for me right now. But after this video I will definitely look up some more. So I can only really say about books that I know are LGBTQIA books. The first one I decided to pick is None of the Above by I.W. Gregorio, and this book features an intersexual woman, intersexual girl, like intersex. It's hard to explain, so I'm gonna put kind of like a link explaining the term intersex in the description down below because I personally don't want to say anything wrong, I know I would not feel good about saying anything wrong about them, so I kind of feel that it would be the best idea for me to just link it down below. Next one we have most like one that basically everyone knows, and that is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky at Albertalli, which features a boy-boy relationship, and one being open, not so openly gay. I am not sure about the other one, but also his best friend is, I think, bisexual. I do own the second one, like the sequel, but I haven't read that yet, but I do think she was bisexual. Then we have Heartstopper, which is a graphic novel. This is the first volume, and also features a boy-boy relationship, and I do think I also think one of them was bisexual, but I think their sexuality itself is more mentioned like topic in the second volume, so it wasn't really talked about that much in this one. They were just getting to know each other. I also have two more that I do not have as a printed copy. One is A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and the second and the sequel, The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. The first one features a bisexual boy and also a I'm pretty sure he's gay. There's nothing I focused on about too much. It was just like, oh, he's kissing what? Great for him, he's happy. So it wasn't like I didn't look into it that much. Also, it has been a while since I read the books and I listened to them on Audible, so it has been a while. So excuse me if I say something wrong. It's not because I'm stupid. That's just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit stupid. The second one is more about his sister, who is asexual actually. I do think she is bi-romantic though. Could be homo-romantic, but it hasn't really talked about that much yet. Which means bi-romantic, which just means like you can fall into both. Like you can fall in love with boys and girls, and homo-romantic just girls if you're a girl. Like it's really weird, like the whole spectrum. Like it's hard to explain because, like I said, it's just an umbrella term. I hate asexuality, so it's just there's so many different terms in asexuality that explain things a bit differently by themselves. So there's so many different terms. Okay, question 3. How often do you talk about LGBTQIA books on your channel, and what videos of yours would you recommend people to start with if you're looking for LGBTQIA plus content? I really haven't been doing anything community-wise on my channel. If there was anything LGBTQIA plus, it was kind of just more me talking about this one book that I featured that, but I didn't really make a video just for LGBTQIA plus content or books. So there isn't really anything on my channel. But that's because this video is kind of my start into the community thing. This is my coming out. So I feel like that's a good reason. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm starting to become emotional. Okay, next we have question 4, which is, who are your favorite LGBTQIA plus booktubers? The first one is Alex over from Puck's Paperbacks, who is actually the person that recommended me to do the video. So I DM'd with him on Twitter and I asked him, I want to come out, how can I do this? And we talked about a couple of opportunities of ideas, and then he was like, there is this tag that you could do that would be kind of a way that some that people use to come out on booktube. So for sure, Alex, who also does a lot of videos and on LGBTQIA plus content, I'm going to link his channel in the description down below if you're looking for recommendations on books and everything. Another person is Gavin. Forgot his YouTube name. Damn it. No. Sorry. I'm actually not, I haven't really been following him that much yet. But he's such a great person. Gavin, over from Gavin Hetherington. Super great guy. So great. Whenever someone's going to ask me from now on, I'm going to say him. So sympathetic, so we have a German term that I don't know the English term of, making it very difficult, so I'm just gonna stop now. Amazing guy, super nice, lovely guy. Sadly is gay, so I don't have a chance. Just kidding. Okay, next we have question 5, which was suggested by Jessie of Cup of Books. When was the first time you encountered an LGBTQIA plus character in fiction? I have to say, I don't even know. God, I write so much, and sometimes it just isn't talked about. Like, it's not mentioned. Like Harry Potter Dumbledore, just because he doesn't say, hey, I'm gay, doesn't immediately mean he's not gay. Kind of love that discussion every single time it comes up about those canon gays and non-canon and canon sexuality. I don't know why it has to be said that someone is a certain sexuality. If it, like, I don't know, in the movies for me it was obvious. I don't know, there was some parts you could kind of tell. And also especially Fantastic Beasts, the way he talked about Grindelwald. Sorry. But I feel like, although I didn't know back then, one of the first, and then now with booktube, reading a lot more books, noticing it a lot more often, but most of the times the characters are more in the back. So for example, Renegades from Oseman, there is that Hut of Iron, there is lesbian relationship in the background, and my head. Are we done yet? So most of the LGBTQIA plus characters were more in the background. So I feel like the first book was actually future, like, was the main point, was, I feel like most likely none of the above. To be honest, I sometimes don't quite know when I read what book. My memory is really bad, so it might actually not have been none of the above. But yeah. Question 6. Anything else you want to add, and who do you tag? I actually don't know what to add. I'm actually relieved that I've done this video now, because I can say I'm out. I talked to my mom about kind of not being too sure about my sexuality. It was kind of a time where I just said I'm questioning my sexuality. But I'm starting more and more to realize that I might actually be asexual. And there's nothing bad about that. It's just something that's not really mentioned that much in books. It's just really sad. Alex did send me one book that I really would like to read, but he only has, I think he has an arc for the book, but I can't wait for it to come out. The book looks amazing. So the book is called Beyond the Black Door, which is by A.M. Strickland. I'm excited to read that once it's out. But I first want to hear what he has to say about it, like what he thinks about it. And then he also sent me a couple of links, so I'm excited to find out more books. Also, another Cats and Camera. She does a lot of videos about like, especially right now she's really into recommendations of LGBTQIA plus books. Most of the time I feel like it's gay, but I'm quite behind on my on my YouTube videos, so could actually not be that much. But yeah, so I don't actually know who to tag, because I'm not that into, like, I'm just new in the whole community, so I don't really know that many people. I also don't know who has done this tag and who hasn't. So I don't know if Gavin did it. If Gavin hasn't done this tag, then I tag Gavin. I could actually just check out now if he did it. I know he just joined in, I think, April, so might actually not have done this yet. But if he hasn't done it, then I tag him to do it. Has he done it? Let's check. Yeah, she doesn't look like it. Oh my god, I might actually have someone to tag her. If he wants to do it, I would love to, I would love for him to do this. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm good. I hope you liked this video. If you did so, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe and click on the bell right next to it so you don't miss whenever I post a new video. Comment down below if anything. What do you, are you part of this community? Are you an ally? I would love to know that. I would love to know if you're in this community, what is your part in the community? Does that make sense? But I mean, like, even if you don't feel too comfortable about it, you don't have to. I kind of just would love to know. And you can all very, very new in this, so I hope I didn't say anything wrong. So yeah, I hope you like this. Keep on reading and see you next time. Bye!